Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, walk back too close.
Melo, welcome back to NBA 2K TV. We're so excited to have you back on the show. You're on the cover of NBA 2K 26 Superstar Edition. What's that like for you?
To be kind of the face of 2K4, 2K26, being able to open the chapter and close the chapter, you know, in that span. I mean, you can't ask for nothing better than that.
I know that you've said out of all of the Melos, all of the version of Melos, 2K Melo is one of your favorites because once you're ingrained in 2K, you're there forever. So what's it like to know that kids that may not even have seen you play in the NBA will be able to play with your player in the game forever?
Yeah, I reflect on that. I think about that. You know, it's a whole new generation. It's a whole batch of kids that's coming up who relies heavily on 2K, and I want them to understand what I played like, and to be able to see it and feel the story and be a part of the story, even though you weren't there. So I want you to, you know, have an opportunity to, hey, this is Melo, and I want to add this to him. I want to do this move with him. So, you know, just reimagining, you know, kind of my game.
When I think about like 2003, I always think about like the draft fits.
Yeah.
How has the culture of basketball on and off the court changed since then?
Well, I think a lot of things that we were doing, man, when I came in 2003 and then what they was doing in the 90s, you know, even it's like very nostalgic now. You know, the big graphic shirts, like that was way back in the day. So it's coming around now. Big suits, you know, oversized
Do you still have that suit from 2003?
I don't have that suit, man. I got so much slack, caught so much slack about that suit then, and then people now, it's like, man, we should redo the suit.
They should.
It's always coming back. It's cyclical.
How has life been after graduating from basketball?
It's been fun, man. I've been able to kind of just, you know, accept the transition. And then I get to spend more time with my kids. I get to see my son go to college. I get to watch him on the big screen as well. So my daughter's coming up. She's third grade. So it's you know, I get a chance to do a lot of things that I've probably missed out on for 2 decades.
Yeah. Speaking of your son, Cayenne versus Carmelo in NBA 2K 26. I know you say you see him play a lot. So if you were to both play the game, who's winning and by how much?
He will win at this very moment that we speaking about.
Okay.
At this very moment.
But in the future,
I'm still grinding. I'm still, you know, I'm on grind.
Grinding is the perfect word.
I'm on grind mode. I'm on grind mode. I'm grinding. You know, I like to start at like 65s. You know what I mean? And then
put in the work.
I like to put in the work.
Congratulations on being inducted to the Basketball Hall of Fame. If you were to tell yourself as a kid what's going to happen, how do you feel like that Melo would react?
Man, get out of here. You ain't going to no Hall of Fame. It's just something that it's unheard of. You know, we don't make it to the Hall of Fame. And those are not dreams that you have. My idea of making it to the Hall of Fame, the dream of making it to the Hall of Fame wasn't until later in my career. That's when you start thinking about, man, okay, what's next? What's legacy? What's, you know, man, can I make it to the Hall of Fame? But leading up to that, you do not even think about Hall of Fame. That's heaven.
So what was the dream of 7-year-old Melo?
Man, to go outside and come back in the house, you know, safely. That was my dream. Well, yeah, I just wanted to play sports at that age.
That's crazy to reflect on, like, what your mindset was at that point to, like, where you are now. Well,
26. It seems that people are leaving the park. People don't want to play park anymore. In this video, I'm going to explain why everybody leaving park and going to rec instead. That's what I'm seeing right now. Everybody is tired of you sweats in the park. Nobody likes y'all anymore. So let's get to the inspiration of this video. This is the inspiration. So I did a poll. What NBA 2K26 game modes do y'all play the most? 57% of y'all said rec. This is crazy. This is a large percentage of y'all. You know, this had 5,000 people on it. Some of y'all said majority, more than double, said rec. So in the comments, so before I get into it, what mode do you play the most and why? Why do you not play park? Before I even get to my point, let me know what you think before we get into it. But let's get into it, man. So after seeing that poll, like, really? So what I want to do is I wanted to join a few parks and see, are there any casuals even playing at the casual course? So let's go look right now. Are there any casuals at casual course? No. Nobody's at casual course. So what is here though are streaks up there. We got streaks. Let's go to another park. Let's test this out again. Another empty casual course. Interesting. Let's test this out again. Back in 2K25, this is
I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA2K, with more expert tips. Today, let's go over everything you need to know about shooting the ball in NBA 2K26.
You see right here, you can't even, nobody even playing in this court. In 25, everybody was here.